study smart. Have you ever experienced a situation where you have studied hard enough but barely managed to get good results for your examinations? It must be really sad and stressful enough for you, and you feel like everything is falling apart. However, you commit the same mistake all over again for the next semester without trying to figure out what is wrong with your studying method. At the end of the day, you will only get disappointed with yourself. I totally disagree that study hard is better than study smart. Study hard has a lot of disadvantages as it is time consuming, drain your energy, and much more stressful if to be compared with study smart. To begin with, studying intensively takes time. Time is, as we all know, extremely valuable. Even revising a chapter, let alone the entire subject, will take a long time. We would normally anticipate a positive outcome if we dedicated the majority of our time to something beneficial. However, it turns out the opposite way. What will we think? We will must feel like we have squandered so much time. This also applies to academics. Imagine you have studied for 3 hours straight but still couldn't understand a thing. You must be so frustrated. Actually, if you discover the smart method for studying a little earlier, you can save so much time. Hence, it is better to study smart rather than study hard. That is really time consuming. Second, study hard will drain your energy much more than study smart. We can't deny that studying will make us tired. Aside from studying, we have many commitments as students, such as debate, sports, and the most obvious one, completing our assignments and tutorials. Instead of studying for hours, you might want to save some energy for other activities. Thus, studying smart is far preferable to studying hard, which will drain your energy. Finally, studying hard is far more stressful than studying smart. According to one study, 85% of college students suffer from depression as a result of staying up late at night to study. It gets scarier as this can have an impact on students' mental health and lead to them committing such a heinous act of suicide. Students must focus on their health far more than they should on their studies. As a result, studying hard is a bad idea if it can cause you a lot of stress. In conclusion, study hard has more drawbacks such as being time-consuming, draining your energy, and much more stressful than study smart. Students must consider this in order to live a healthy and enjoyable lifestyle. Avoid studying hard at all costs and instead trying to figure out how to study smart, which will provide many more benefits. It is not too late to make a change because, as the saying goes, better late than never.